Hi friends, I am here to talk about a video that's coming up, and it will be live, and it's going to be on Everett's channel, Ohio for Freedom. And we're going to be talking about Patricia King, Todd White, and some other things. And I'm really looking forward to it. As you probably know, if you've watched my channel, I did a video about Patricia King some months ago, probably about 2 months ago. And, you know, it's funny that these people, they just can't stop coming out with videos and can't stop talking about their positions, you know, the ones that they just want everybody to stop talking about them and stop talking about people that they defend. And it just, all it does is just get more momentum, get more attraction and attention to it, and more analytical. I think people are waking up. That's what the whole point of these exposure videos are about, is to wake people up. People seem to be in a slumber. Did you guys watch that video that was on Brother John's channel? He shared the one where Todd White was preaching the Sunday after, so it would have been on Palm Sunday, so it would have been April 13th, and he was preaching and essentially just screaming at everybody in his audience. It was 3 days after Mike Winger had released his very thorough video about the whistleblowers that came forward to talk about Todd White. And I don't know about you, but my first impression with that, I'm watching it from a video, and I was just taken aback. It was hard for me to watch. He was so angry. It was just troubling, beyond troubling. But this is the typical response we see with, well, not to that degree, but we see the typical response where they come out and lash out against people who might not have something kind to say about them. You know, were we ever promised in the Bible that people are going to always be kind to us if you are someone who placed yourself in authority and claimed to be a shepherd and a minister and a pastor? I don't think so. You know, the teacher, we already know in the Bible, the teachers are going to be held to a different standard. And it's really interesting to me that they cannot seem to take the criticism. And it's appalling that, you know, the things that they say. I don't want to give anything away because I'm saving it for the discussion with Everett. But I am very excited to go on with Everett and talk about these things. And I hope that you go over there at 7 p.m. tonight. Tonight is Thursday, April 17th. Go over to Ohio for Freedom at 7 p.m. We're going to be live. So I will see you there.